I came home very drunk last night and my wife woke up and she said, "How much have you had to drink?" I said, "Nothing." She said, "Look at me. It's either me or the pub. Which one is it?" And I thought for a second, then I said, "It's you. I can tell by the voice." So welcome to Shave&Butcher and the last shave of the year. It's New Year's Eve today. We're shaving traditionally with a Shave&Butcher sort of razor. This is ArtRazor. It's 9/8 made in the Ukraine, half hollow, and it has the little logo man on there. So we're doing that. We're shaving with the Essrntials from Zingari Man. A really cool initiative by Heather during this interesting year. The brush is Paladin, so let's get cracking. So yeah, the last shave of the year. The year is over, and yeah, let's just say it was an interesting year. I want to focus on myself, as usual. You know, screw everybody else, right? But it's yeah, it's been an interesting year. Not going to comment on the world events. You know all about that. But I've had a good shaving year. I've had really good connections with people in the industry, sort of, and in the hobby, which I've enjoyed quite a bit. Big reason for making videos is being connected to you guys. Basically, it's a form of communication, if you will, and I really appreciate the support at times when that is needed, and very much appreciate the fact that you tune in every once in a while. So thank you very much for a year it's been good from a shaving perspective. New product. I'm just putting additional water into this soap because I put it on very dry, and it requires quite a bit of moisture to get to. Sorry about the faucet tap. Requires quite a bit of water to get to anything like a decent consistency. So we'll be here for a little while. Yeah, you can tell it needs more. But a lot of interesting things, a lot of releases. I don't follow those very closely, but you know, in my short time in this hobby, it's quite possibly the most busy year when it comes to new stuff, soaps in particular. I don't follow releases of new razors very much, or brushes, to be honest, but it just feels like it's been very active, and the artisans have done a good job at entertaining us and keeping us focused on our hobby, which is great. You know, it's a nice break from the day-to-day dreariness and the day-to-day challenges. I mean, you know, that's basically why we do this, to have fun, to get a bit of distraction, and, you know, to improve ourselves, to better ourselves at shaving. How crazy is that? Very, very crazy. But thank you for putting up with me and my nonsense. I do a lot of nonsense stuff. I'm a theater monkey sort of guy. I do stupid stuff just to get attention. And this is my this is my vent, my little arena where I can get away with doing most things. Sometimes YouTube aren't totally happy, but most of the time they're okay. So we'll call that good. It's a low, what does Jack say? Low density, low structure, low structure lather. So I'll show this baby again. ArtRazor 9/8. Here we go. Yeah, I've made some acquisitions. I haven't really. Oh shit! The bad boy. I have this opening that I did almost a week ago, and I keep opening it up. What can you do? Blood is part of it. Let's see if there is blood, but I'll try not to cut it anymore. I forgot. So yeah, some cool stuff. Hang on, we're gonna do that with it. Stay there. So obviously one of the latest ones was the Damascus razor from Drew Dick. I mean, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? See if the lather's falling off the razor. It sure did. By itself. Oh yeah, please do. Please do. Some people. God knows what it is, but it has to be done on New Year's Eve, obviously. So yeah, that was one of the cooler things. Another really cool thing was getting my own soap. I don't know where I put it. Yeah, from Aceback. I always forget, the smooth Swedish shaver soap. One of a kind, there's just one in the whole wide world. So thank you again, Aceback. And I've had some pretty amazing mail calls, you know, people who've just sent stuff like Marion the Barbarian did, John Lyne did. Just gonna flick that off. Oh, it's such a good lather. So that's pretty cool. Someone wants in the bathroom as well. I'm Mr. Popular, as always. There's been some fun videos, I think. No, the craziness. Obviously the best one was the one where I was singing and dancing. I mean, you just don't know how lucky you were to experience that. It's a very rare occasion. Well, I do dance for the kids and the wife, but they don't appreciate it as much as you guys do. A little bit narrow down here. Yeah, and the working at home thing has not really been very good for my constitution. So, for example, I couldn't button the top button on the shirt. God, I've gained so much weight. I think a lot of us have. I've heard this from other people too. But to be honest, I think perhaps my best video this year, if I may say so, in my not so very humble opinion, was the candlelit shave. I thought that was good entertainment value. I may put a link to that. There we go. Oops, don't make more holes. It's a stubborn one, this is weak. So, challenge videos, well that was a challenge video or tag video. They come in waves. I don't know how entertaining it is. Sometimes it's fun to do, sometimes it's more of a chore to be honest, but I've decided I'm going to do the ones that are fun for me and that I think are fun for you guys. Very good. And I got to try out the the Williams Mag soap equivalent in Russia. And I actually did find a soap that was worse than the mug soap. And that's quite an achievement. And it cost twice as much. And I shaved with a kitchen knife. Now that is obviously only a desperate cry for attention, but I had fun doing it. Voila! I can still master this little beauty. Put a bit of extra lather on. So yeah, so a lot of you, I'm sure, are hoping that, or are thankful that the year is over. Let's hope the damn pandemic is soon over too. We can get back to normal, but what will normal be? We'll see. Yeah. We've lost some people this year. Obviously, the pandemic has taken lives. We lost Jill. Please think of Jill sometimes. She Shaves with Jill. Her YouTube channel is still out there. So I think check her out. Not too bad of a shave. We obviously lost, well, my father-in-law. Everybody's still pretty much in shock. But we have things to be thankful for. We could be thankful we knew these people. The magic made by Thayer's Witch Hazel, unscented. Classy, efficient, neat. Let that work for a minute. One big thing that I have to be thankful for is the fundraising for Parkinson's disease through Michael J. Fox Foundation. We did, because I was just showing off. You guys donated and participated and raised money. 3 raffles, we raised $2,420, all going in straight into Michael J. Fox Foundation to find a cure against Parkinson's disease. So I'm really happy about that, really proud. So thank you very much for your participation in that. And yeah, you know, today is me and my wife's anniversary, wedding anniversary, 24 years. So I'm going to put on the stuff that makes me smell the best, in my humble opinion. Creed Himalaya. I'm going to take care of my wife today as much as I can. And yeah, we'll see you next year. And I really don't want to end the year on a bad note with anyone, so feel free to apologize to me in the comments. Okay, thank you for 2020. 2021 is up at the plate, so we'll see what that brings. Have a good New Year's Eve. Don't go too crazy. Go a little bit crazy, but not too crazy. Thanks for watching. See you soon and stay sharp.